CBS News political director and Face the Nation moderator John Dickerson is in Nashua, New Hampshire. John, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
So the question is, who won? Was it Donald Trump? Was it Fox News? Was it the other candidates? Was it the American people?
Was it America? Well, I think actually there was an illumination of an important issue for Republicans in that debate. And so for those who care about immigration, and that immigration debate was about immigration, but it was also about the claim, and you heard Rand Paul make it, and Marco Rubio's making it too, that Ted Cruz is sanctimonious and not really shooting straight with people. And Cruz got a chance to defend himself on that. But I think for Donald Trump, you can either talk about what your campaign is about or you can show it. And what Donald Trump did by getting out of that debate and holding his own counter event is basically show that he's not going to take something that he finds offensive and he's going to fight back. And that's kind of been the message of his campaign.
Trump said this event, his counter programming, was about the veterans. Was that what it was about? Veterans?
Well, it was about the veterans, but it was also about him trying to assert some strength, him pushing back against Fox, which he believes treated him unfairly. Some portion of it was also perhaps doing something that he thinks will help him instead of the debate, which could have been either a wash or it could have been a problem. He knows certainly that the Fox moderators were not going to ask him soft, gentle questions. So I think the veterans were somewhere in that mix. They were not the only driving force.
Why is there, and what does the Trump campaign say about where this money is going to? What veterans will benefit?
Right now, we don't know. I'll be interviewing him later, and I'm going to ask him about that. But he's taken the money, and he's holding on to it for the moment. And then he'll have to announce where it's going. But right now, we don't know which organizations it's going to.
One last quick question. Does anybody win going into the Iowa caucus? Does this help anybody?
I don't think so. I mean, it's all about your closing argument, and that's going to have to kind of come over the next couple of days. But I think so. I think this probably things are where they were before we went into the debate.
Thanks, John.
All right, John, thank you so much. And you can watch John's interview with Donald Trump and Senator Marco Rubio on Face the Nation. That is Sunday right here on CBS.